everybody, and welcome to the NARCN Network. Today we're going to be presenting episode 246 on the NARCN Network. And the title of episode 246 is "The Discard is Not Real, but Sometimes." So what this particular episode is about is when you are being engaged in a discard with a narcissist. Now, if you look at the vast majority of narcissistic experts on the internet, and you see exactly what it is they have to say about that, you'll find that the vast majority of information on when a narcissist disengages with you, and we've talked about disengagement on the NARCN Network before. It's basically when you've been involved with a narcissist and you may or may not be aware that you're actually involved with a narcissist, but it's when you've gone some period of time with them and they start to put ideas towards you that maybe something isn't right with the relationship, something's going on. Oh, I don't know if we, I don't know if we get along together. I'm not sure, whether or not this is going to work out with you. I'm not sure, how I feel about you. I have other stuff going on. I have other interests. Whatever the excuses that they put forward towards you. It involves that particular type of thing where they're engaging with you in some particular capacity, but the capacity that they're engaging with you in is diminishing through time after a period of time here. And when they're doing this with you, they're usually setting you up for a time when they disengage with you, or they discard you and they don't deal with you because of whatever reason they've chosen to do this under. Now, when they do this, the vast majority of the time, especially if it's the first time they've done this in a relationship with you, but it also counts for subsequent times because they will often do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times before something else really serious happens. When they stop engaging with you, stop communicating with you, stop texting you, stop calling you, stop seeing you, it is usually just a means of a control action. They're gaining control so they can have control of that relationship and choose what they want to do at that point. We have talked about on the network before the factor that this is often also due to the factor that they are now engaged with somebody else who they have to put most of their attention into, because they are now grooming that individual to be in their fuel matrix as well. And we've talked about the fuel matrix on the NARCN Network before. You can go look that up, and it'll explain to you stuff about that. But I also do have a new video coming up talking about the fuel matrix and the narcissist as well too. So that'll be posted just shortly. But what they're doing here is they may be focusing on a new person that's in their life, especially if you've been with a narcissist for a period of time. Commonly from about the 3 to 6 month period that you're dealing with a narcissist onwards is when you may get a disengagement or a discard, or where they may do this particular behavior with you because they're trying to gain control. They're trying to also put you in an imbalance point, so you're not sure about really what's going on with them. You're not sure if you're in a relationship with them. You're not sure what your status is with them. It's all about the control and how the narcissist uses whatever form of control it is that they're using at that moment to try to, get a hold of you and get you to do what they want to do, but also to imbalance you so you don't really know what's coming next. Narcissists like to use the whole imbalance tactic here on people to cause them trauma and turmoil and not sure where they're going. You're not sure what's going on with a narcissist. So they put you in a disengagement, they put you in a discard for a little period of time, and then a little period of time in the future when they're not so busy and they've got that other person securely in their fuel matrix, they come back and they re-engage with you again. Or perhaps they re-engage with you because that other person that they were grooming didn't really work out. Whatever reason it is, they put you in a disengagement or a discard for a period of time, But now they come back and they're engaging with you again. Perhaps they've you know, perhaps they've resumed their romantic engagement with you. It was on the rocks for a little while and nothing was going on, but now they've come back and they've talked to you about smoothing all that out, and things are going good again, and things will stay going good for a little period of time, and then the narcissist again will disengage or discard you again in that particular instance. And this is a cyclic thing that narcissists do. For anybody out there who's going through this, please pay attention to this. If you're seeing this type of behavior out of anyone, because you've probably got a narcissist in your midst if you're not aware of that. Because this is the behavior that they actually use with almost 100% of people. So if you're seeing this and you're not aware that you have a narcissist, you probably do have a narcissist. If you don't understand what this behavior is, you probably have a narcissist. So pay attention to this. But through all of this engagement and disengagement behavior, sometimes a narcissist will actually put you in a discard or disengagement where they don't come back in and they don't hoover you again and they don't try to get back engaged with you for whatever reason. Why does this happen? Well, sometimes it's because you're a poor source of attention. Sometimes they're not really getting much out of their engagement with you. They're not getting much out of the relationship with you. Perhaps you're not presenting them with some of the key things that they need, and you just don't have those things to offer. So the narcissist doesn't return and doesn't re-engage with you. And the discard situation they put you into actually becomes an actual discard situation where they've let go of you and they're not trying to re-engage with you in any capacity, and you don't see them come back at all. And now you're wondering, well, why is this person not come back? Have they just, you know, taken off? They're not interested in me anymore. They're not interested in what I have to offer. I'm not good enough for them, blah, blah, whatever it is going through your brain. And I assure you that whatever is going through your brain there, it's bullcrap. This is a narcissist dealing with you, and they're just dealing you all of their bullshit tactics that they put on everybody. It probably doesn't have anything to do with you at all, so you shouldn't feel bad about it. Again, I've got lots of information about how the narcissists behave this way and how it doesn't have anything to do with anything you've done on the network. Look it up. There's lots of other experts on the internet too who have the same information. You can look that up too with those other experts. But they don't come back, and this discard that they execute with you becomes a permanent thing. If this happens, and it's happened cyclically over time, they've done this on and off thing with you a couple of times, and then boom, they've discarded you and they're not showing the signs of coming back. It's been some period of time. It might be a year, it might be a couple of years, whatever, like this. Good riddance. Leave them. Let them go. They're off messing with other people for whatever reason. You effectively, in this instance, dodged a bullet. Be happy about this. Now, I know some of you out there will probably be heartbroken that this person hasn't come back to you. Don't be. You were dealing with a person who was full of nonsense and bullshit in the first place, and they've put their nonsense and bullshit on you and all their crazy behavior on you, and caused you a whole bunch of turmoil. Don't feel bad about that if you can. Try to get your mind around that. You were dealing with a narcissist, and this is what they do. And this is an instance when the discard actually sometimes becomes real and can become permanent. So this is a little information I wanted to just give you guys about when a narcissist discards you or disengages with you. Hopefully this gave you a pointer or two about what's going on if you weren't aware of the behavior that this individual was doing with you, or you weren't aware that you were dealing with a narcissist, and perhaps it's made you aware of what's really going on here. And if that's the case, that's great, because that's my goal on the NARCN network, is to provide you guys with information on how to escape being abused by a narcissist. So this has been episode 246. Just going to say, please stay tuned. Got lots of content coming up on the NARCN network and also on the Unmasking the Narcissist channel. Have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you with some upcoming videos.